Hi YouTube, it's me Megan. Just wanted to do a post-op video. I know I'm doing them a little, farther in between now, but it is post-op day number 11, almost 2 weeks out. I wanted to give you a little bit of an update. So I weighed in, guess it was Saturday. I weighed in Saturday and I'm still 222 pounds, so I've only lost the 10 pounds since surgery. But I'm 222 pounds. OMG. And the best part about that is I'm in a large bottom, a large to an extra large. It depends on what I'm wearing. So about a 16, 18 pant, and I'm in an extra large top, which I have not been in an extra large, and God, I don't even know when. Everything's healing and looking really good. Everything's feeling good. My bowels are starting to act in a normal manner. I'm not having to sit on a toilet to have gas, or I know this sounds bad, but have to document everything. So I'm actually able to kind of exert some pressure down there and it not hurt. And I'm still on the full liquid diet, which I have tried some things that are not pureed, such as, like, I had some tuna fish today with some crackers. So but I chewed it up really good, and I had no problem with it. So I'm starting to try to think out of the box, because we're fixing to creep up on week 2, and then I'm going to start all these foods that I have no idea how it's going to, how it will interact with my pouch and stuff. So I also wanted to tell y'all, I got on pouchfriendly.com, and I did puree this, but I made this. It's called chicken cassolette. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Watch Me Get Skinny or not, but it's a man and a wife, and AJ is his name, and I will get it right this time. Rebecca is her name. So Rebecca does meals and shows you how she incorporates their mealtime and what they make and some of their favorite dishes. And I made her chicken cassolette for me and my husband one night, because I was tired of just eating out of a jar, and I was sick of it and ready to move on to something else. Sorry, I've got something on my pants, but I made that, and I must say it is amazing. It was great. I probably should have fried my bacon, in the EDOO first for a little while to get it crisp, but I didn't. And so that's the only criticism my husband had, was that the bacon wasn't really crispy, but turkey bacon doesn't usually get very crispy at all. So I don't know how I'm going to tweak that, but I'm going to tweak it. But my husband did compliment me on it, and I pureed it, and it tasted fabulous. And so I even used red pepper flakes, and I'm not a hot person, but it wasn't hot. As a matter of fact, I probably could have used some more. So sorry, my hair is a little just strange today. The wind is blowing in West Texas, just to let you know. So I've been up, going. I went to church last night. I went up to the altar. I bent down. I did a lot of things yesterday, and I was a little sore because I did so much. But the good thing is that my stomach is not, it's not hurting. Like, the only place that, like, has a sense of like a pulling, I guess is what you would say, sense, is where I have my biggest incision. And so I'm tempted on letting y'all see those. I actually think I'm gonna show y'all my wounds today. So one of them, actually, the second skin that he put over it, the littlest incision, it actually fell off last night. So I'm doing really well, healing like nobody's business. My blood sugars are normal. I'm on 1 blood pressure medicine. My blood pressure is doing really good. I'm monitoring it. It's like 120. I got it into the 108 over 64 the other night. I was like completely shocked as all get out. I was dumbfounded. My blood sugars are not getting above like 115, 120, which is a good thing. I did have one high, which was 133, so that was my highest one here this past week. But I ate some fruit, so fruit will always naturally spike up your blood sugar because it's got natural sugars in it. But I was getting sick of this, you know, like I said, I was getting sick of the same old thing. So had to have something sweet, I felt like, and so I did a little bit of fruit. Not very much because obviously you can't eat that much. But last night at church, it did spike up to like 124. So whenever I got ready for bed, because I had 3 grapes and I tried grapes last night. I'm supposed to wait for 2 weeks, but went ahead and tried those, and I tried a little bitty orange slice and a watermelon ball, and because they had a baby shower up at church, so I ate that, and I can lay on my stomach. Oh my God, I gotta tell you about this. So I tried laying on my stomach a week out from surgery, so it was like day 8 or day 9, and I totally was able to do that, and I was so excited because it felt so good. And I'm doing a lot of first, and I'm still, I still get really full off of a very small amount, and sometimes I can eat more, and it scares the crap out of me whenever I can eat more. So my dietitian said that if you can eat a lot of it, to not eat it. So but like I only get to the portion like on the edge of like maybe 3.5, 4 ounces at the most. So I know that she said that you can, your pouch is like 3 ounces, and that you may eat a little less or a little more depending on how your pouch is and whatnot. Sometimes I can get to the 4 ounces, and finally, it'll cut off and feel full on some things. On other things, it's like 2.5 ounces, and I'm stuffed, and I can't eat anymore. So I just push it away. Get up, and I am going full throttle. I am ready. I'm ready to go back to work. I go Wednesday to do my follow-up appointment with Dr. Barnes, and to be released to work, and I cannot wait. I'm excited. I'm ready to go back to work. My energy is, sorry, I have some gas because I do still swallow a little bit of water air with my water from time to time. So but I'm ready. I am totally pumped. My energy is starting to come back. I'm getting more energy than what I had before. Went with my mother-in-law today, and I walked all over Walmart with her, which was great because I haven't had to use an electronic cart in a while, in a couple of days at least. And went to Salvation Army and Goodwill Friday. Wait a minute. Yes, Friday. Went to Goodwill and Salvation Army and got me a couple pairs of pants, a couple of scrubs, and some tops just to kind of pass me through this little phase. I am, like I said, I'm in lower clothes. So, and I don't know if you could tell, but I know my hair is blown, but who cares, right? My face is going down, just to kind of let y'all know that I know that I feel it. My rings, they circle freely with no problems. So I'm like real excited. Let's see here. Saw Nanner's week update. I'm busting for you, girl. I'm so proud of you. I can't even begin to tell you. Another thing. Oh, my secret. This is my secret to trying not to swallow air. So when you're drinking your water, I noticed that you keep your mouth a little open until you get the water. Don't. Close your mouth. Totally. Until you get the bottle up to your lips. And even then, keep it closed. When you, tight closed. Like tongue on top of roof of mouth. Closed. And then when you fill the water, you open a little bit and let the water drain in. And you want the water to cover over your top lip. You want it to completely cover your top lip. So when you open, it actually goes in, and like you're not getting very much air at all. And just drink like that. I swear it works. If I drink too much water, I hurt really bad. So I kind of know my limit. I'm starting to learn that, you know, what my limit is, and you know, not to overdrink from that. But I could take several small little drinks in one time. But I do slowly. I do it slower than normal people. But what else? Let me think. I'm rocking the Castbox, man. I am on this loser's bench, and I am riding it. I am not just... I had a day where I was kind of depressed because I was only eating a little bit. It was the day that I think it actually made the video the day I got depressed, in the afternoon time. So it was like a weekend. And I stayed at home all day by myself. Didn't get out. And was totally depressed because I thought about the amount of food that I was intaking. And I know that we don't intake very much, but I wanted to feel like a normal person, because that day was not feeling normal. I was not feeling like I normally would, or what would be normal usually for me. And so I called my mom later and cried, and I told her that I'm not eating normal portions like I normally would. And she brought up a good point. I have to tell you, my mom told me that I'm never eating like a normal person, and I'm finally eating like a normal person, and for me not to think that way. And she told me to go try on some clothes that I was unable to get into and see if I could fit into some of them, and that would make me feel better. Sure enough, I got my butt up and went and tried on the extra large stuff, and it fit. And so I called her later, and I was like, guess what size I'm in? And she laughed. So that got me over that hump. And I know there's going to be days that I'm going to be like just totally discouraged, depressed, whatever you want to call it. I know there's going to be those days. I know that I'm on this boat, not physically but mentally too, and emotionally, and it's more than just one boat. You're on a ship, and it's got several compartments, and you have to treat it as such. And so it's not just about eating. And you know, I told you that I did this for, the reasons why I did this was for my health, and it wasn't about losing weight. That's just a good side effect. And but to be able to fit into an extra large clothes, to not have to take metformin every day, to not have to take the atenolol, to be on one blood pressure medicine and some Prevacid and some multivitamins. That's all I have to take every day. Granted, the multivitamins and calcium is enough to gag a horse, because we do take a lot, just to let you know. We take small amounts several times a day, actually, to tell you the truth. Nothing really strenuous. But it's good for you. It's not bad, and it's not a prescription medication that is going to give you a crap side effect trying to make you better. So it's not going to make you ill by trying to make you better. So I will tell you, I did have a day, but it was one day, and it passed really, it didn't stay around very long, because my mom helped me kick it in its teeth, and by being able to fit into an extra large, I could care less if I lost 2 pounds, but it helps. My mother-in-law told me that I looked really good today, and so that made me feel really good. I cannot wait to be able to go out and just eat like everybody else, though. I'm waiting for that, because it's hard to eat a full liquid diet wherever you go. Lunch and dinner are pretty much, those are easy to kind of square away, because you can get a soup, or you know, sometimes you can just, you know, do a soup. Like I said, y'all could go to a place and do soup, which is no big deal, but you don't, you know, it's just different.